Hello patrons, this is the artist AmarA coming to you from the Gallery 131 at the Bundy. Woo woo. Let's go inside where it's not as noisy. So these are the tarot card paintings that I started painting right after we came back with the very ambitious goal of doing an entire set of tarot cards that I could then get printed. I've always really enjoyed tarot cards because I think that whether you believe in foredestination or not, they really break up the human psyche. Over here, we have some of JK's paintings. JK found it really interesting that Eric put these three in particular together because he himself never would have. But in a way, that's the whole point of the retrospective. Tribute Bowie. I don't think any retrospective for the rest of my life is going to be complete without that painting. And some paintings by JK. Now, I would like to point out this one because it's one of my very favorite paintings that he's ever done. More JK pieces, including one that he had not even intended to send. This is a piece that he considered crap. The way you do. We have pieces around that are in various states of finished or unfinished or just given up on that never really go away and never really get finished. Well, this one came down here and Eric really liked it. So we called it Overwritten. I got to title this one. Some paintings from last year's installation music. It's so funny to bring out the installation music paintings and see them again outside of the context. When I got finished with the installation music, I must say I wasn't quite as pleased with the paintings as I had hoped to be. But now, seeing them as individuals as opposed to pieces of a whole, I really enjoy some of them so much more than I thought I would. Characters. This is the oldest painting that is up in the retrospective. It is a jetsam piece, which I did in Seattle. You'll notice it's on a piece of wood flooring. Now, when we moved into our apartment in Seattle, there was this stack of wood flooring that was trashed and by the side of the building obviously needed to go to the garbage and just had never gotten there. And I started rummaging through it and taking pieces that weren't too bad to bring in and paint on, because when we got to Seattle, I literally could not afford the fabric and the wood to make frames. So I started painting these various paintings of Jay in his different moods and different states. And then when we left Seattle, we took all of them with us. I wrote on the back of them about what the project was and who we were, and we left them all over the country at roadside stops. We left one in an old phone booth. I never heard from any of them again, and I never heard from any of the people that found them, but they're out there somewhere. And this one is the last one, the one that I keep. This painting isn't actually a fat kid painting per se. I didn't do it while we were shooting the film, but I did the sketch that's underneath it. See, what we have here is a triptych frame. And I took the sketch and I put it behind there, and then over the sketch I started painting, and it just became this crazy piece. Now, at the time, at the time that I did the sketch, Lily Simmons smoked, but she didn't want her mom to know because she had just turned 18. So when I did the sketch, I kind of minimalized the cigarette and the fact that she was sitting there in the makeup chair smoking. But when I did this, I really emphasized it, and the smoke came up and became part of it. And it's so naturalistic as compared to her hair, which was so finished and done and smoothed in that way that you see in movies and TVs, because makeup people have hours to work on it. And this piece is going away. Somebody bought it. So you may have noticed that this is a new gallery. This isn't the gallery that most of you have been to or seen in pictures. This is a ground level gallery in a building adjoining the Bundy Museum that is part of the ever-growing Bundy complex. Well, this is the artist AmarA, coming to you on behalf of AmarA star JK from the Gallery 131 at the Bundy. Thank you so much, patrons, for supporting us.